Gosh.
Some people think that the creators of the Sonic movie purposely made the design of Sonic bad in the first trailers as a marketing ploy. Everyone was outraged about the bad designs and ended up talking about it, giving the movie false promotion. Meanwhile, the executives were...
Yo, so guys, Prince Charming. We're going to be checking out the Odd Ones Out conspiracy theories. Ooh, this is going to be very interesting. Like, it's going to be some Shane Dawson conspiracy theories, or is this going to be like his own conspiracy theories that he went through throughout his life? Either way, I'm very interested because it's an Odd One Out video. Like, how can you not like the Odd Ones Out? It's creative storytelling, beautiful animation, funny jokes, and it's James. James is such a likable person. Like, I think he's one of those people you have to really try hard to hate. But don't forget to follow me on Twitter at PrinceOHawkum, Instagram as well at PrinceOHawkum. That way you can stay updated on anything Prince Charming related, and so you can support your boy on social media. So yeah, go ahead and drop a follow for me. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and dive right into the Odd Ones Out conspiracy theories. And I hope you guys enjoy the video.
At my Subway, you would spend your entire 5 to 6 hour work shift with only one other person. And you didn't get to pick that peculiar partner you were spending your precious period with. So that meant I was stuck with some crazy characters. And one of those characters was really into that new age snorting healing crystals kind of stuff.
I know people like that.
And he would specifically talk to me about it.
I know people like this.
I was the only other person there, and all we could do for fun was watching bread rise.
Oh,
since I was contractually obligated to stay, I would just listen to him ramble about how he thought the universe worked.
His third eye open?
Chakras and how easy it was to open your third eye through LSD.
What did I say?
He told me about scrying using black mirrors and that it's a common misconception that you can get stuck in the mirror, but that's just a myth. That doesn't actually happen. Which is a good thing, because getting stuck in a mirror is something I'm constantly worried about as an adult. Oh, and he told me that every illness is in your head and that hospitals can already cure anything, but they're not going to, because if they cure you, they're going to lose a customer.
I don't think that's
true. He's just going to stick to his essential oils and non-vaccinated immune system.
I don't think that's true.
Very much. Listen, you can believe whatever you want to believe, as long as it's not hurting yourself or others.
Team vaccine over here, guys.
But denying modern medicine?
Come on.
No.
Like, come on.
No!
Come on!
You can't do that! No! Since there were still 4 hours of the workday left and I didn't want to argue with him, I would just respond with, he didn't do crack, or meth, or any hard drugs.
But he did LSD, though.
That would alter his perception of reality. Even though he didn't trust hospitals or doctors, he really believed in the benefits of medical marijuana.
Okay.
If a person is making your sandwiches, yes, they did give this guy a license to touch your food.
Alright, guys, I'm not I don't know what I'm looking for, but I don't promote the use of Mary Jane and other products like that, especially the other ones. He was talking about meth, crack, all that. Like, keep that away from me. But, you know, some people have experienced benefits from using, you know, the green. And I'm not going to say it's for everybody, because it's definitely not for everybody. You know, I don't personally partake in it. I'm a good boy. You know, the doctor said, get your broccoli, but I'm not trying to get that broccoli. But no, seriously, if you have people or friends or family members that do it and, you know, they're living a functional life, I don't see an issue with it. It's only when you let it control your life and then you have those, like, couch-locked potheads that do nothing but eat Cheetos and just be like, dude, like, I'm baked. Like, no, that's not something you want to be doing with it.
Whoa, dude. My sandwich tastes like...
Is there crayons?
I learned something about myself that day, and that is, I'm obsessed with crazy people. Even though I didn't believe a word he said, I would still ask him questions just to get him talking. Wait, so you're telling me that everything in Naruto is real? Something about talking to him and hearing his perspective
Naruto's not real.
Fascinating. This human that I share a planet with exists.
Aww.
What is a crazy person?
See, James is such a nice guy.
A crazy person is not someone who has a weird hobby or owns a pet snake. A crazy person is someone who, despite having an astronomical amount of evidence pointing to one idea, believes in the latter. I'm not a psychologist, and maybe I should have consulted one before making this video, but I think crazy people have an unhealthy amount of unchecked distrust and paranoia. I don't know where to even begin talking to crazy people. Their worldview is just so much different than mine. A crazy person will think that someone who has no reason to is lying. NASA's lying about the moon landing. I don't trust NASA.
I think we really did get to the moon.
Hospitals are lying about medicine. I don't trust doctors.
I believe in medicine.
The government's lying about Well,
everything.
A lot of things. They're lizard people.
Guys, it's very easy to get caught into that whole conspiracy theory, propaganda, all this, all that. It's very easy, but guys, come on, like, try to use your brain. I'm not going to say the government is not doing anything, sketchy. That's definitely true. The government is definitely doing something sketchy that the general public does not know about. That's a fact. And that's just because, like, come on, bro. If the general public knew everything the government was doing, do you think the general public can, handle it? Like, what if they really are lizard people? But lizard people are, like, being able to run the country at the way it is, even though it's bad. It's functional, so why not let lizard people rule? Okay, that's probably a bad example and a bad look at it. Like, no, I'm not trying to let lizard people roll, and I'm not a lizard person myself. I'm just saying there's a lot of secrets that a lot of people can't handle. If we were to find out aliens were real tomorrow, a lot of people will break into mass hysteria, panic. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. So what makes you think the government is finna tell us everything?
Okay, that one might be true. Thankfully, I don't personally know any crazy people. Well, okay, some of my friends are into astrology, but they still get vaccinated, so... you win some, you lose some. However, on the internet, there's an overwhelming abundance of crazy people. I'm guessing crazy people don't go outside because they think the government will target them with directed energy weapons or something. Yeah, only crazy people stay inside wasting hours of their life behind computer screens.
Or YouTubers, we do that too.
One of my guilty pleasures is that while I'm working, I will listen to crazy people talk for hours.
YouTubers are crazy,
though. It's
though.
my version of ASMR. I've tried listening to podcasts and audiobooks or anything that's good for my brain. But there's something so fascinating about listening to a 50-year-old genuinely tell you about his alien abduction.
Okay.
And it only has 300 views? This man was contacted by aliens, people. Why isn't he on the cover of Time magazine? YouTube will teach you everything you need to know about aliens.
YouTube has any kind of video.
Traveled millions of light years to build pyramids, stomp on our corn, and abduct a couple of crackpots? There's videos of people who will tell you in full confidence about the gray and praying mantis aliens living among us. I mean, the videos barely have any views, but they exist.
I don't think I want to watch those videos.
From me. Okay, all of them. I don't understand how people think the moon landing was faked. There is so much evidence proving that the moon isn't even real. Wake up, sheeple! I gotta be honest, I don't think flat earthers are real. I think they're all just a bunch of trolls trying to get people like me to hate humanity.
Come on, guys, do y'all really think the earth is flat, or like lizard people are walking amongst us? Grasshopper people, whatever he just said, like, it sounds a little absurd, no? And then the moon landing has to be real, because I can't say it has to be real. I guess maybe I should look at some of these websites that, like, basically draw out and explain detail for detail why this is a conspiracy or why the moon landing was fake, this and that. I don't know, I just don't want to become one of those people who wear a tinfoil hat because I want to block out any communication into my brain so they can't read my mind. I don't know, I just feel like it's a slippery slope. Like, this video is really going to get me doing some research on the dark side of the web.
I'm no rocket scientist, but I know that our understanding of space and gravity is so beyond what shape the Earth is.
The Earth is
amazed
thick.
How much free information is available to people,
Mother Earth.
but they still choose not to believe it.
Mother Nature.
I'm sorry, I just can't accept that flat earthers are real. I mean, I have nothing to back up this idea, though. I guess it's just a crazy theory of mine. Wait, here's a lighthearted conspiracy for you.
Oh, gosh.
Some people think that the creators of the Sonic movie purposely made the design of Sonic bad in the first trailers as a marketing ploy. Everyone was outraged about the bad designs and ended up talking about it, giving the movie the executives were planning to use the better designed Sonic all along.
That's smart.
Well, I'm talking about the Sonic movie right now.
That's
so
pretty...
I'm contributing to the theory that this was all for publicity.
Yo.
Another piece of evidence is... Look at this. What is this? There's no way that any executive or anyone with 2 eyeballs would okay this ever.
Yo,
And
that's
honestly,
crazy, man.
I might have believed this conspiracy theory if this movie didn't exist.
Okay, never mind.
If it wasn't for the Cats movie, I would have thought Hollywood knew what they were doing.
That
too.
movie does
but
exist.
Because it's current year and these types of things can still get past test screenings, I think sometimes Hollywood is just no good. I could be totally wrong, though. If anyone watching worked on this movie and wants to be a whistleblower, let me know in the comments.
Someone please
Another
whistle
rabbit
that
hole I
blow,
fell down
or blow
was
that whistle.
discovering a group of people called targeted individuals.
Come on, Prince.
Targeted individuals are a group of people that think the government is sending NSA agents to harass them. And this isn't just the American government. It turns out that every government in the world is harassing
A lot of
random
people
citizens.
do believe
They claim
this.
that they're being harassed because the government is trying to silence them for speaking the truth, when in reality, they're not
Oh my
speaking
gosh.
anything remotely true.
Yo, the Sonic movie conspiracy, that's actually something I can understand, but he did make a good point about the actual Cats movie. That was awful. Did you see the way those cats, things, creatures looked? Gave me the heebie-jeebies. But seriously, like the Sonic movie, do you really think that someone will create a video game movie and then make the video game character look that bad? Like, come on, they did Detective Pikachu. They did, what other video game movies did they did? They did a lot of the video game movies, but come on, Detective Pikachu, that looked just like Pikachu. You don't think they can get it to look just like Sonic? And wow, that probably would work. It did work. I mean, as soon as you saw this trailer for the bad-looking Sonic, there was uproar, and then they claim they spent like $100 million to redo Sonic so he looks better. But come on, do you really think they did that? Like, it's starting to make a lot of sense that this was a huge marketing ploy. Man, Hollywood, y'all are smart.
A targeted individual will say things like, "People keep following me. There's a white van that's been parked in front of my house for hours. The government's been using electromagnetic radiation to transmit sounds and
What does
thoughts
the
to my
government
head."
want to
and
do with
the whole
you?
time I'm watching these people, I'm thinking, yo, that sounds like schizophrenia, my dude. I don't know your life. Maybe you just got out of a really bad cult and you do have stalkers following you. Okay, yes, that happens.
Ooh.
But it's not the government.
That's
One
creepy.
targeted individual I saw said that the government attacked them with a directed energy weapon and that they've been having migraines and coughing up blood.
Oh,
And I'm
gosh.
just flabbergasted that
Sounds like a
someone
tumor.
actually believes this. How do you tell them, yo, the government's not harassing you? You probably have something going on in your digestive system.
Honestly.
You need to see a doctor and a
ASAP.
psychiatrist. And it's easy to point and laugh and make fun of these people,
snap.
but after hearing their stories, I just feel bad for them. They are going through some major mental stuff, and I think they just need a friend to talk
This
to.
man roasting them,
Conspiracies
low-key.
can be disproven with a little bit of research, so it's important to think critically and not immediately believe everything you hear online. And if there's not enough data to make a judgment, then it's okay to say,
Shrek?
I don't know.
Don't
or,
finish
I
that
need to
puzzle.
look into this further before making a conclusion. Viral misinformation punishes everybody, so it's important to do research, tests, and
Please
evaluations to form
vaccinate
a
your
concrete
kids.
judgment before you hit that retweet button. There is one conspiracy theory, I believe, and that is that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill...
Oh! That was it for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm so uncultured, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so uncultured, but someone's going to have to comment. What is that, Jeffrey Epstein or Joey Epstein, Jerry Epstein, whatever he said? What does that mean? I've heard it so many times. I think someone explained it to me once. I just couldn't remember it. Somebody please give me an explanation of that meme in the comment section below. But there you have it. Odd1sOut, conspiracy theories. He made a very good point. A lot of these conspiracy theories I hear on the internet or hear people rambling about, like a lot of it can be disproven. Flat Earth? Come on, do you really believe the Earth is flat? What sense does that make? And do you really think, the lizard people think can be true? Just don't be so quick to believe, just like James said. Take the time, do the research, be reasonable, and don't just fall so quickly to mass hysteria, public panic, this and that. And vaccinate your kids. Come on, what's wrong with y'all? But don't forget to follow me on Twitter at PrinceOfHawcom, Instagram as well at PrinceOfHawcom. That way you can stay updated on anything Prince Charming related, and you can support your boy on social media, so make sure you go drop a follow. But that was it for this video, guys. My name is PrinceOfHawcom. Stay charmed, my friends.